today we're looking at the 2007 Hasbro Classics Astrotrain. Astrotrain is a triple changer that first appeared along with Blitzwing in the episode Triple Takeover that aired on November 19th, 1985. His first alternate mode is a purple, black, and white modernized bullet train.
Whoa. Are we just here to bore the audience to death?
Ah! I thought I got rid of you when I moved. How did you get in here?
That's hardly an issue. What's up with your review?
Well, this is Astrotrain. My first review was due on Astrotrain, and I thought it'd be...
I don't need your life story.
Well, I was just saying...
Eyebrows. I came here to save you from your miserable first review performance.
What was wrong with that?
Do I need to say it?
I guess not. Well, since you're here, did you want to join me and show me how it's done, as it were?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
For some reason, I'm now immediately regretting that I did.
Cue intro.
Why, hello, YouTube! It's the lazy...
My name is Taze Jackson Bell.
Wait a minute. Let's just face this, Joe. Who are you? Get out of my house!
Whoa. Calm down. It's me, Eyebrows. It's me. Now I'm just somebody that you used to know.
Well, what's with the name?
Long story.
Okay then, on to the review. So here we have Classics Astrotrain, one of my favorite Transformers just because of what he turns into, and triple changers are always alright in my book.
Unless, of course, we're talking about the new Blitzwing.
Yeah, that thing sucks. I actually ended up breaking him before I could review it, so that review ain't happening.
Oh, how tragic.
Indeed. Anyway, Astrotrain here is an updated bullet train like you would find in Japan, much like how G1 Astrotrain was an early 19th century Japanese locomotive.
Bet you didn't know you were getting educated today.
To be perfectly honest, even though I love this figure, each mode is not without its flaws.
I guess you know a lot about flaws there, Eyebrow.
I guess... You jerk!
Well, the train has a very sleek look to it. Well, at least to the first half.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what they were going for back there. Like, I know what it turns into in the next mode, but still, to excuse the pun, it looks like a train wreck back there.
Ugh. You did not just go there, did you?
Yep, totes did.
Ugh, stop saying totes. Do you know how much I hate that word?
Yep, totes do. Shall we transform it?
Aye.
Remove the gun from the top and then start by unfolding the wings and folding them around.
Split the front of the train and swing it around and peg that into place.
Flip up and spin around the tail fin, then rotate the jet engines around.
And finally, fold down the landing gear. And we're done! I would just like to say that clearly the sides of the space shuttle are clearly the front of a bullet train split in two.
Well, we kinda knew that, since you were the one that put it there.
Well, hey, that's what you told me to do. It doesn't stop it from looking any less bad.
I know. Unfortunately, this has to be the weakest of the modes that it comes in. I mean, compared to the G1, in which case everything was cleaned up very tidily and really looked the part.
Also, for some reason, this thing doesn't look very flight-worthy.
Well, I mean, sorta. If you get enough speed, maybe? Or, I don't know, think of the train as fuel tanks?
I guess.
Either way, it still stands as this is a really weak excuse for a shuttle, and the G1 pulled it off infinitely better, even though that one does look like Astrotrain has a little hat over his cockpit.
Well, that's just to keep it dry during the rainy season, of which Astrotrain now currently hates his new mode because it doesn't afford that luxury.
Moving on.
Take the rear thrusters and spin them around.
Unclip what was clearly the front end of a train, and bring the back end of it up to produce shoulders.
Split the tail fin to make his chest crest, and open up the back panel to swing his head up and around.
Split the middle section of the nose cone and swing it around out of the way. Then flip up the cockpit to make toes.
Finally, extend the muzzle and split it. And you're done.
Huzzah! Robot mode!
This guy does not have nearly enough arm to justify those shoulders.
I don't know, I'm still kind of on those massive train forearms. I mean, they're huge, and they hinder so much. Easily half the arm articulation is lost on this massive chunk of plastic.
On the plus side, though, at least they're a tiny bit of an upgrade to the stubbiness that was the G1.
That is true. The legs are the same way as well. However, the thighs, although having more articulation, are just as stubby. The Iron Man pose he could not do in the slightest.
Since we're on that subject, let's cover that.
Head is on a ball joint that allows up and 360-degree movement.
However, down is the direction that will forever elude him.
So you're saying one direction is the bane of his existence?
Is that not true of everyone?
Shoulders and elbows on a ball joint, however, are heavily limited from the massive amount of train kibble.
And finally, his leg joints barely work. He has a knee swivel.
You know, until I reviewed this figure, I never realized how much he kind of sucks. I used to love this guy.
Well, look, his legs are practically consumed by his massive shuttle kibble.
I know. I mainly like this figure because
I like trains.
and I like space things. However, this figure kind of falls flat on every angle.
But not like the G1. That thing only sucks in robot mode.
Yeah, I think this is the one time where I actually prefer the G1 to the Classics upgrade. And so far, everything has been an upgrade in my books.
Unless, of course, we're talking about the new Blitzwing.
Yeah, that thing still sucks. For size comparison, here's Classics Bumblebee.
Too small.
Classics Sideswipe.
Still too small.
Masterpiece Sideswipe.
This isn't getting any better.
Toy World Hegemon.
This is just getting worse now.
Masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Okay, let's face it. It doesn't matter who he's next to. Astrotrain is just way too small. I mean, in all fairness, the show never got his scaling correct either. 1 second he's just about as tall as Starscream and Megatron, then fast forward to the movie and all of a sudden Devastator is having a blast in the cabin.
Yes, unfortunately, nobody really knows how big this triple changer really is. Heck, even his alt modes don't scale well. Although they scale a little better than some others. Take Metroplex, for instance. He goes from as big as a city to the size of an aircraft carrier.
Science!
So to sum up, this is kind of a bad figure. The train is a train wreck.
I still can't believe you did there.
The shuttle barely makes it out of orbit.
It's always puns with you, isn't it?
And the robot mode doesn't stand up.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Me too. This has been the Lazy Eyebrow Reviewer.
And this has been Taze Jackson Bell. I have a world to conquer.
I like trains.